How's it going, guys? Jake here, Dude Ranch DIY. It is Friday and it's a pretty dreary day here in Connecticut. It's been raining like the past 2 days, which is great for the lawn that we just planted. Not so great for doing much else. The log splitter is still up at my buddy Chris's shop, where we're putting the finishing touches on some of the modifications that we're going to be doing to it. And I got 2 firewood deliveries to do today. The first one's a half cord to the town over from me, and then the second one is going to be a full cord to the other town on the opposite side. So we're going to load up the first half cord right now and get that delivered. Okay guys, so there's the half cord. Like I think I've mentioned in some other videos, I generally base a cord on about 500 pieces of wood. So here I think I counted out 255, a little bit extra just to make sure everybody's happy, and to, you know, make up for some of the small pieces that get thrown in there. But yeah, looks pretty tiny compared to the big 14-foot Sure Trac dump trailer. But hauls it great, and we're gonna go dump this one and come back and load up another full cord. So stick with us. How's that stick?
Look at that stick, Saul. What do you think of that stick? Sully loves the stick. Sam, what do you think about this grass?
So, yeah, guys, welcome back. Dude Ranch DIY here.
Grass update.
I'm Sam, and we are bringing you a grass update. It has officially been 5 days of essentially the ultimate grass growing weather, and I just got back from work. It's around 3 p.m. It rained on and off all day before that. You know, there's a little bit of drizzle here, plenty of sunlight, highs in the 50s and 60s, lows in the 40s, and I came out and inspected this backyard area, and lo and behold, to the untrained eye, it still looks like
doesn't look like much.
A horse paddock, but if you get super close,
get your shadow.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
There it is. You see that, guys?
I just gotta give it a little.
That's grass. Oh yeah, tickle it.
Yeah. So I've been coming out every night and reading it bedtime stories, and you know, just making it feel at home. And been doing my best to keep Sully from peeing on all our little new friends. But
it's been working.
yeah, it's happening. So stay tuned. I have a feeling after this weekend we should start to see some real greenery scenery, and I'm super excited. Cool.
All right, guys, we just got back from the first firewood delivery of the day. That was a half cord that I brought over to the town adjacent to mine, and the guy was real happy, and he thinks he'll probably be buying a little bit more firewood in the coming months, you know, once that first half cord runs out. Now I'm gonna load in a full cord, which I gotta bring to a guy in about 2 hours. But first, it's Friday, so cheers. Here's to the weekend. And yeah, let's get after it. Get my gloves on here. No need to get a splinter. All right, 500 pieces, here we go. this little fellow. That doesn't look like a gardener snake to me. He has a diamond-shaped head. That, I don't know what kind of snake that could be. I know we have cottonmouths around here. And I don't know. It's a little guy. I'll put him off to the side. We're filming. Guys, special guest. Girlfriend Sarah is here to help. She's now going to help me. You're not in the camera. She's going to help me load up the cord of firewood. Are you excited?
So excited.
Ready to get your hands dirty?
I'm ready.
You want a pair of gloves?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get her a pair of gloves. All right, so Sarah's never done this before. She's helping me out. I'm gonna show her the ropes. All right, come on. Watch this step.
Why can't we use this one?
Because that wood's not dry yet.
Oh.
All this stuff's been drying for longer. So, yeah, you can grab it from there. Now we're gonna do 500. I think I got like 10 in there. Just count to 100. We'll try not to. That's 300.
100.
So that's 400 already. Only 100 more. All right, let's take a beer break. Whew.
Drinking a beer?
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's 400 pieces in there right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
What are you drinking? A Budweiser? Seltzer. It's very ladylike. She's so dainty.
This is my workout. I'll drink later.
I'm sweating. Are you?
Mm-hmm. This was my workout for the day.
It's good, right? The upper body going?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, guys. It was raining all day today, on and off. It was pretty miserable. And then around, what, 3 o'clock? Sun came out, shining, drying everything up. Probably hear Sam in the background, leaf blowing. It was my birthday yesterday, so we're having a little bonfire tomorrow with some close friends coming over. And yeah, so we're gonna finish loading up this last 100 pieces of wood, and then we'll take you along for the ride to go deliver. You gonna come with me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, sounds good. Stick with us.
100 more.
100 more. She's getting into it, guys. We got a future Mrs. Woodhound. Two hands. I got bigger hands than you, so it's easy. What's that?
40. This one.
All right, and we're done. Good job. She's awesome. I got a new Woodhound helper over here in the wood yard.
I'm the assistant.
She's not too bad looking either, huh? Better than Sam. All right, guys, so as you can see, quite a bit more wood in this one. Some might say it's double of the last load, which would make sense. because this is a full cord and the last one was a half cord. So roughly about 500 pieces, a little bit more. I like to, like I said, throw a couple more in there. That way everybody's happy. All right, guys, so that's about it for right now. I got to make the delivery in about an hour. Like I said in the background, Sam is blowing leaves, so I'm gonna fire up the Husqvarna. I think it's a BFS 580 backpack blower. It's a big one. We got 2 of them, and it makes quick work of the leaves. You gonna grab a rake there, or what? Maybe the baby blower?
Yeah.
A little handheld?
I'll help a little.
Or maybe you'll just drink a cocktail or something,
yeah,
huh?
Maybe I'll just watch.
It's Friday after
I'll
all.
do some filming for you guys.
All right, you'll run the cameras.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so stick with us. I'll make that delivery in a little bit, and see you later.
See ya.
Alright guys, so that's wrap on what I would argue to be just the beginning of leaf cleanup on the property. I did want to take a second just to talk to you guys about backpack blower selection. It's an adamant subject that me and Jake preach to a ton of people. Growing up, my father had a 1980s Echo that may have been, I don't know, like 30 cc. It's the little grandpa one with the tube this big that bends at the end, you know, and you blow one leaf at a time. I grew up on that. I thought that was the only way. When you needed to push big leaves, you either raked them or got the big push blower. When I met Jake,
Well, no, let me add a side note.
Yeah.
I grew up with a small Echo 2, Home Depot special, when I started out 12 mowing lawns. I went out, and I think my dad actually bought me a Echo PB 480, which I think might have been a step up from your, I think it was 48 cc.
That's like a
what the
big
480 means.
homeowner's
I wouldn't even call
blower.
it big, but, you know, there's something to be said for starting small. And then once I got up to about 15, 20 lawns, I realized that I couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I went into the power equipment store and I said, let me buy the biggest, most powerful blower that you guys sell. And about 5 years ago, that was this Husqvarna, what is it?
580
BFS, which I quickly found out was the equivalent of the WoodMaxx EBZ 8500.
Yeah.
And I guess Husqvarna owns WoodMaxx or vice versa, and this one was orange. I love orange, so I bought it.
So I wound up doing a side job cleanup with Jake at one point, and I brought my dinky little Echo blower and was, you know, tootling along, blowing leaves, and Jake came over, and I was like working on a pile, and he just quickly walked by and blew all of it into the woods at once. And I'm sitting
remember
there,
your face.
Yeah, I was just like dumbfounded, like no way that just happened. And so I afterwards went and bought the exact same blower like the next day, and so I you know, have been doing cleanups at work and around here, and I tell you right now, guys, like, the bigger the blower, the easier it is. And let me give you an example. My father, who is so hard in his ways, you can't tell him otherwise, and he loves his dinky little blower.
Takes a lot to impress the man as well.
It does. And I was doing leaf cleanup at his house and was using this big blower, and finally towards the end I was like, okay, you got to try this thing on, and put it on his back, and he, you know, fires it up and floors it, and he's blowing right in front of him, and then you can see him push, you know, like put the tube out further, and it starts blowing this big pile that he's accumulated. And then it was this like rapid change of this huge smile, and he just started like going wild and blowing everything.
Like a fire hose out of control.
And finally, like 3 minutes later, he cuts the thing, drops it, and he's like, okay, like, I get it. I have to go pick one of these things up. And, you know, the rest is history. So,
yeah,
parting
your
words.
father got one, and then my father
And then
got one.
your dad
Once I
got
moved
one.
out of my parents' house, he was like, well, what am I going to do now? And I said, go out and get yourself a Husqvarna 580 BFS. And I think now they call them, what, the Mach 2?
There's
Our
the
father's-
Mark
Mark
II.
2. Mark 2.
But honestly, like, Husqvarna should pay us to ride around during leaf season and find some dad that's struggling to blow
With the cord,
leaves,
he has
and just
600 feet of cords.
yeah, exactly, the little handheld one, and just like throw that shit out of the way and put a blower on his back and like go to town, and then at the end, you know, collect our money. But at any rate, so that's sort of my parting words. We're big on cool stuff, and
yeah, you need the right tool for the job, you know?
right. At
Definitely
any rate,
worth it, guys.
that's all we got for today. We got a couple other side jobs and stuff going on here this weekend, which stay tuned for. But
Yeah.
for now, it's Dude Ranch DIY signing out.
That's it. If you guys like this kind of stuff, hit that like button, the thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified when we post more videos, hit the little bell icon that's next to the subscribe button. Please share with your friends if they're into this kind of stuff too. And we'll see you here next time at Dude Ranch DIY.
It's the Dude Ranch!